Well, what's the outlook? Obviously, you guys getting ready for that Patrick's Point meet coming up. But what's been the what's the outlook and what's the team looking like so far?
It's a little difficult to say. I mean, we've had a test effort a little bit early on, but it was more of a test of building the endurance base that we wanted to work on over the summer. That looks really good. There were some pleasant surprises that day. A couple minor disappointments, but I think those were more just sort of an off day than a reflection of poor preparation. So we're very pleased. Juliana Garibay was a big kind of pleasant surprise, standout on the women's side. Really stepped up. So clearly her summer preparation's been excellent, and we're looking forward to a very good season from her. Yeah.
As I say, for for football, obviously the pads and all that kind of stuff, preparing for a game. But for cross country, how do you prepare, for a meet?
It's more of a mental preparation. I mean, obviously there's we need to get out to the course and mark it, set out cones and flags and things like that. Get our people in place, course monitors and stuff like that. But we as far as the team and the coaching staff and the athletes, student athletes, it's more mentally preparing to to kind of go to a level of effort that we haven't for a while, to go to full race mode.
What do you expect out of these teams, both the men's and women's?
Mostly we're working on strong team culture and chemistry right now. So that's our biggest expectation, and so far I think that looks great. I think performance-wise, the women will again be solid. We may lack some depth again, but we'll be solid. Team-wise, on the men's side, will be much improved from last year. But I think both teams now will be competitive in the top half of the conference. As far as specifically, we haven't gotten into what our specific team goals are yet, and we'll get to those. But I like to get a lot of the student athletes' input before we set those. As far as individual performances, there's definitely Daniel Tull, I think, was nearly all conference last year. I'm sure he's expecting to move up and earn that honor this year. There's a couple of other guys that I think are talented enough to do that. On the women's side, Kassir McKinney was pretty close last year. Kaylee Thompson has come back very fit, and I think is probably thinking that kind of level of performance. And Tatiana Gillick obviously is probably planning to return to the national championships and stay on her feet this year at the conference meet and have a high finish there as well.
Looking at the notes, last week I went up to Wolf Creek, up north, and obviously you guys can stick around here, but what was the importance of going up there and kind of training?
It's good to, Wolf Creek and Prairie Creek and all the Redwood National Park and the trails up there are amazing. And obviously there's beautiful places to run here, but it's nice to get the team isolated a little bit and just bond the team together, give the newcomers a chance to kind of get to know everyone. So it's a great team building exercise, kind of team culture and chemistry development.
Cool. That's all I got.
Well, Ron, thank you. I got it.
All good, Jamey. Thank you.
Awesome.
Appreciate
Thanks,
it.
Coach.
Be easy.